of what we could do together.
Hi, Jon, Rodrigo from Brazil.
Hi, Rodrigo. How you doing?
Nice to talk to you again. We met here in Brazil
Yes.
during the world premiere of Wicked for Good. And I asked you about the characters from Wizard of Oz and how they were used in the story. Now, I wanted to know about the little surprises on the set. This movie is gigantic, but I know that you had some moments of improvisation that we usually see only in independent cinema. Can you talk a little about these moments and how you, as a director, needs or wants to find these moments of improvisation, even in a gigantic movie like that?
It's a great question. You know, part of me is really thankful that a movie of this scope and scale didn't come to me until later in my career. I've been around for, over a decade of making studio movies, which is a different type of movie making than independent movie making. I mean, you have a lot more money at stake. There's things you have to walk the line of. There's political ideas. And I've lost some of those battles in the past. And I've made mistakes in the past. But I've learned every time of like, okay, I know where to make my real fight and where to let things go, but also how to ride this horse. And I feel like when I came to Wicked, it's been, that has been one of the greatest gifts coming into this, knowing when you have a crew this big, you got to hire the right people. And you got to hire not designers. You have to hire storytellers. You have to hire actors that have a point of view, that aren't just acting the show, that actually are going to shake things up a bit. And that we have to have, yes, there is giant technical understanding of this. And thank God I've done musicals, I've done VFX, I've done action, I've done comedies, I've done romantic comedies, I've done romance. Thank God I've had experience in all of those things because I don't have to get hung up on it. It's like right in my wheelhouse. So to be able to then balance that, work with the studio, understand what they need so that I can get what we really need in this movie has been what a beautiful thing. For instance, something as simple as Couldn't Be Happier. You know, that have her sing an I Want song. In the structure of a musical, that's where you sing about what you want. And yet it is a subversive, a beautiful idea of subversive I Want song by Stephen Schwartz. This idea that what she's singing is exactly the opposite of what she wants. And that how she's communicating what she wants is through her pain in her eyes while she's singing it. And she's not doing this privately, she's doing this publicly. So you're using all walks of life. You're using the mic, the resonance of the mic to decide when it's out and when is it internal. You're using VFX and physical effects of when the confetti freezes and when time freezes for her to get in there. And you're using the set, this giant, when do you cut to the audience hearing her and when do you cut to just her? And by the way, you're not even cutting. You're just pushing all the way. So she has to understand every moment of it. She cannot break. Ariana Grande's performance in this is absolutely magnificent. So I think all those things, and we had to find those things. I didn't know I was going to do it all in one shot right there. I didn't know that when after For Good, that they were going to go to this closet and have this moment that I think will be, always on Wicked now. It's so powerful. But we did that in rehearsals. And so I knew because of the experience that I needed to create a protective circle for us. That no matter what we did, no matter what we planned for 9 months before shooting any of these movies, that we had to have the room to find our little weird things, to find the little mistakes, to find stuff that naturally came out. And the only way to find those natural things is when you're actually digging at the truth of the material. That this was not just this was not just a concept movie. That this was about giving dignity to these human characters. Yes, it may be another world, but they hurt and they feel in the same way as we do. So that was always going to be our connection to it. And so every day, that's what we treated ourselves to. That we can change this at any time, no matter how much this set cost. We didn't even think about it. If one day, if something was happening, they were doing something, and I wanted to just zoom in on this corner, that we were allowed to do that. And in a weird way, I'm the only one who can make that call. So I always had to be in that mentality. Chase the truth, chase the truth, chase the truth. Where is it happening? Where is it happening? Okay, let's go. Oh, we rehearsed this for 6 months? I'm sorry, guys. My bad. And everyone had to be okay with that. And I think that gave us the freedom to feel like we were creating and finding magic within it. That's a very long answer. I'm so sorry. But you asked a very big question.
No, I thank you for this very good question, very good answer to my question, sir. So congratulations on the movie, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate you.